I'm Lavan Atkinson with Robert E. Mason. I'm the technical service specialist within our company. I've been in the control valve industry for 35 years, and today I'm here with Mitch Jones.
Yeah, so Lavan, we're here to talk about Fisher OEM parts. Because we hear a lot out in the marketplace that there are other people who manufacture parts that look just like Fisher, but they're not the Fisher part, but they're less expensive. So based on your years of experience, what have you learned that tells you, you know what, it's worth the investment in the Fisher OEM parts?
It comes down to price, price and reliability. A customer may choose a cheaper price, but he loses that reliability knowing that this is a true OEM part. What we have seen in the past is customers take that shortcut, take that lower cost product and then put it inside a control valve, and it may last a month, it may last a year, but when it goes down and shuts the plant down because this valve is now seized because we got different materials that are not compatible with each other based on whatever process they're running in, now the valve's seized up and now they got a real problem on their hands. And so, you know, it's just not, you're just asking for problems when you start using non-OEM parts. You can get into material issues. We kind of talked about different plugs look the same, but they can be made out of 3 or 4 different type of materials, where it's 316, 416, Hastelloy, Inconel. It could be any number of our products, because there again, the Fisher parts line of our business is for an engineered product. It's specifically designed based on those properties that the customer is trying to use in order to make sure that that piece works like it's supposed to be.
Well, one of the things that we hear in the marketplace now is, hey, we have the ability to reverse engineer the products. So again, we can make it just as good as the Fisher product because we have this technology, but that's not always the case, right?
Right. A lot of customers, they have the Cordax measure machine. They can put a brand new part on a table and measure it up and make it exactly like they want it to be. But there again, they don't know whether it was heat treated. They don't know if it was supposed to be 416 or 316. They just knew that it was a shiny piece of metal and we're gonna make it out of another shiny piece of metal and put it in the valve. So there again, they don't have access to the dimensional drawings that take things down to the fraction of an inch. We have some tolerances on some of our control valve trim that's within a 1/2 thousandths of an inch.
One half of 1,000th.
1/2 of 1,000th of an inch. And when you get into those tight tolerances, if you're off just a little bit on any part that you're making, then you just asking yourself for trouble. Trying to make a part just as you see it, based on reverse engineering it. It can be done, but can it be done successful? The odds are not in the customer's favor for them to be able to take that chance and you risk that reliability of that control valve of shutting the mill down. Put that into perspective of what it costs to shut a complete powerhouse down because of a valve that's seized up. How much money did you really save at the end of the day?
Well, the other thing we hear too is that, do I really need to buy that OEM O-ring or that diaphragm or that packing? Really?
Yeah, we see that too, especially in flexitalic gaskets. Understand, I can put 2 flexitalic gaskets up side by side and they look exactly the same. They'll fit, form, and function exactly the same, but the windings are different. The material inside is different based on temperature, pressure. Will it hold up to those thermal stresses of the valve up and down from cold to hot all period of time? You put an inferior gasket in it, now you've washed out a valve body and you destroy that. You put non-OEM packing in a control valve. It causes damage to the stem. It doesn't hold up to the stresses and the pressures of the process. Blows steam out. Now we got a packing leak problem because we didn't spend the money to buy OEM gasket set that's designed specifically for that valve based on that process conditions. We see that a fair amount of time where you're saving a few dollars on a gasket or a packing set or an O-ring, and it costs you 10 times that or more down the road.
Yep. So you save 10 cents and end up spending $1
or more. That's
Yep.
exactly right.
Yep.
Exactly right.
Well, what we're hoping here is that we've just given you a flavor of why you should utilize OEM parts. And what we'd like for you to do is contact us and let's have a deeper discussion. You can reach us at 704-375-4464 or go to the web, www.remason.com. Thank you.